Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast. This is season 7, episode 7, recording on the 7th of March. What?
Oh, wow.
See what I did there?
That's better than 2/22/22.
Way
So
better.
That's too many twos, but we'll talk about two
Oh,
later.
shit.
I'm your host, Mike D. What's going on? Alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? We also got Chlorel in the house. What up, Chloe?
What's up, guys?
And Sean Collar. Give it to me.
Hey now.
Full squad, everyone. Good
Full
to see you.
squad.
Full
Wow,
squad.
wow, wow.
It's good to see everyone's faces. Don't
Mhm.
forget the Sneaker Podcast brought to you by our good friends over at Sneaker Logic Sneaker Cleaner. That's sneakerlogic.com. Sneaker-logic.com. Go check them out. Go use our coupon code TSP15. Get 15% off your order. Organic. It's made here in the Great White North of Canada. Thank you. Go check out their wipes also. I've been carrying wipes a lot more with me lately with the weather we've been having.
Yes. Messy.
Agreed?
Yeah.
I think it's
Messy weather.
essential. It's essential to have in the back pocket, in your bag, in your tote bag, whatever. Chloe, you still rocking tote bags all the time these days?
Not as much.
Not as much? Okay.
No, not as much. It's weird, eh? Yeah.
I mean, you were the tote bag guy.
Yeah.
Boats.
It's not that.
Boats
It's not
and
the
boats.
season yet.
Totes. Yeah, I hear you.
It's tough with those big jackets.
It is. It is.
You know
Go follow
where?
them.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
You know where I've been using the wipes a lot?
Who's that?
Whenever
Bathroom?
I take sneaker
Okay.
photos.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
when
of course.
I'm about to
Quick
do
cleanup?
like a shoot.
Yeah, you go-
Yeah.
A quick one over,
Quick-
once over.
Yeah, on the midsole
Quick
and everything.
Wipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Possibly.
Oh,
not quick wipe. Not
That's
quick
why
wipe.
they're called quick wipes. Oh my! Now it's all coming together.
No, sneaker wipes.
Sneaker wipes. They're
Sneaker
wipes, not
wipes,
quick
right.
wipes.
They're quick.
Sneaker wipes.
They're quick, and they're
The quicker
wipes,
pecker upper.
but they're for sneakers. So
No,
they're sneaker
no.
wipes.
No, that's Mr. Clean.
Okay.
Sorry. We're getting off topic. Anyway, go check them out. Go give them a follow on the gram. Where can they do so, Mr. Sean Collar?
At Sneaker Logic _official.
There you go. You got it. Wow. Congratulations.
Put me on the
Don't
spot.
let
there,
Sean
man.
hear this.
Never throw to me. I'm bad under pressure.
Sorry, Sean. Sorry, brother of Sean. Guys, let's kick off the podcast like we always do, and that's with what we wore on feet. Today was a crazy day for me. So I
Yes.
will kick it off. I wore a pair of Adidas Pusha T
Oh.
Oswegos.
Oh. Triple black. Triple black. Just kidding, I don't know
There
that.
was a lot. There's a lot of black, but there's some like lime green on there as well. Or
Some yellow?
really
Some orange.
green. No green. No orange.
No orange.
Yeah, very bright neon green. Laces on those. Love those shoes. Super comfortable. Always love. And Oswego. Who's up next? Who wore what on feet today?
I'll go.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Chris claimed it.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a melty snow, melty ice type of situation. We had
Melty.
rain,
Yes.
no snow, rain.
Mm.
And so I went with a Silver Bullet Air Max 97, well protected for the elements.
Very nice.
A little bit of bubble all across the bottom just to
like
keep
that.
me elevated from the icy wetness. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah.
Very nice.
That is a great shoe that would clean up nicely with a sneaker wipe.
Sneaker wipe, yeah.
yes,
Just saying.
100%.
Great shoe for that.
The whole bubble. One
Yep.
set.
All
Exactly.
windows.
Cleans up the midsole nice. And I've always liked the midsole on those. They have like a gloss to them a little bit.
Mm.
They do
I see
clean
what
up
you're
nicely.
Mhm.
Quick question.
Anyways. Yes.
Do I need a second pair of those?
Yes.
Silver bullets?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have 2015.
15.
The
17.
newest one?
17. That's what I
17.
meant. Right.
So
No, you don't.
they're
Yes, you
they're announcing another a retro. It's coming back. The silver
I
bullet.
should.
imagine they
This
all come
year.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
as it
really?
should.
Yeah, it's the 20 something
Anniversary? Yeah.
Yes.
25th.
Well, that would be
Yeah,
next year,
22.
though, wouldn't it?
20 huh?
What would it would be
25th
next year, though.
anniversary.
Oh, no, yeah, it's 25th. You're right. It is 25th. That's true. Yeah.
Ooh,
math is
25th
not my strong suit.
anniversary. and so it's supposed to come back, and apparently more, more like the original. But I don't know what that
they're
entails.
slimming
Like
the
more
toe
available?
box, all that
More
stuff.
bigger
So
bubble,
the shape is
maybe?
better,
Yeah.
bigger bubble.
So I don't
more
know if I should
silvery
just wait for
bullets.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that would be I would do that for sure. Wait for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good shoe, though. I would
Wow.
pick up that shoe
Yeah.
You got to.
if
Yeah,
it
that's a.
re-releases.
You
I
have
would
to have
love
a
to get that.
backup. The new one could be your backup for sure.
Totally.
Or that other one craps the bed.
All right.
When the bubble goes.
Mm-hmm.
When the bubble goes. Very nice wear, Chris. Very nice.
Thank
Chloe,
you.
what about you? What'd you wear on feet today?
I wanted to wear a new shoes pickup, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
Didn't have
Mm.
time to swap or lace the shoes up
Mm.
and shit. So I ended up wearing some Jones, Reebok Classics. Yeah, nylons. And yeah, I was fine with that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have more time to lace these bad boys up.
Beautiful.
And yeah.
With the pending sunshine ahead of us, I believe we are looking to brighter horizons when it comes to wearing sneakers outside.
Fingers crossed.
I know I was in my closet the other day with my wife. Thank goodness my wife was there. She's helped me clean out my closet. 5 garbage bags, everyone. Of clothing.
Oh,
I have
Wow.
of what?
gone.
Like what?
Gone. There's some stuff in there. There's a donate pile and there's a get these out of the house in a garbage bin pile.
Wow.
That feels
And,
great, eh?
It
Yeah.
does. Like it
Yeah.
really freed up a lot of room, so I was able to like move some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at my collection. I'm just looking at the ones that are out and going, "Oh, I can't wait till summer."
Yeah.
You know? Dry weather ahead of us.
I did okay. We'll talk about it after. I think Sean needs to tell us what he wore.
Oh yeah. What I wore on feet.
Sean, what
today.
Sean, what do you wear on feet today? Jeez, just get it over with.
Well, my spring break or my March break is over now, guys. I hate to tell you that. I know you're all disappointed that my vacation's over. So today was my first day back at work, and I also realized that it is now officially Air Max month.
Mm-hmm.
Officially.
And so just for shits and giggles, I busted out my Air Max 1 anniversary pack, the blue colorway, the blue Air
Yeah.
Max ones.
Man, you sound
OG.
depressed wearing that shit.
I'm depressed that I'm back at work, Chloe. That's why I'm
okay.
depressed.
Okay, I thought you were depressed about
I
wearing
had
those
to
Air
work
Max
today.
ones.
No,
Jesus.
yeah. No, I love that shoe. I love it. It's my
It's the
honestly, there's times where I'm like, maybe I like this better than the red colorway. I think
I can
the
see
blue
that.
sometimes is up there. It's a sleeper, but it's a hit. Yeah, I love those shoes, and they're so super comfortable.
It's one of those blue pill, red pill situations.
Exactly.
Maybe you like
I
that
chose the
steak.
blue pill.
Maybe
I
you
want.
like how that steak tastes.
Maybe that's exactly what it is. I like the steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes so good. But that's it. That was my wear.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. How are you still getting the looks at work? Like, oh, he's wearing sneakers again?
No. Now everybody
They're just used to it.
It's funny because a lot of my coworkers are now like asking me if I like their sneakers. Which is
That's
always-
nice.
Which is
Just
very
picked
nice.
these up at
It's very
Skechers over the weekend.
flattering
What do you think?
that they want me to look at people's sneakers. People will say, "You have to see what sneakers so and so is wearing. Go have a look." And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
You're
these
judge.
You got to
Yeah.
be
God
polite.
bless them. They're
be
civilians.
polite.
They're civilians. I'm
Civilians.
very polite.
We
I
get it.
love
We get it.
those. As usual. Oh, very nice. Love the
Yeah.
colors.
Hey.
No idea what that is. But
Don't know what that is, but yeah.
Did
Got it in
Walmart have a sale?
sneaker
I don't
bin.
know. You know, I mean, like Globo, 2 for BOGO. And,
Yo, those
anyway.
old school byway sneaker bins.
Yeah. Listen, it's very flattering. They see me as the
If you know,
sneaker
you
guy. But it's yeah. I don't get it. No, I often get compliments on my sneakers, so it's very nice.
Gotcha.
They're very nice,
Well,
my coworkers.
You're
You know
not-
how you divert attention away from their sneakers is you start pulling out some cargo trousers from
Thank you.
Quality.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, to bag your look,
Yeah.
and then you
That's
flip it
right.
on them, and you're like, "Oh, I can't see your
Yeah.
crotch area
Well, when
so
I wear
well
my
anymore."
corduroys,
It's all
finally
baggy.
pull out the corduroys, I'll they won't be able to look at my
No,
sneakers.
these cargo trousers have that little
just
that
the drawstring,
rubber band, that
right.
drawstring band at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I like those.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good,
I
and
need-
they
I need
get the
a pair of
pockets in
those.
the front.
I need a pair of those. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Nice
Yeah.
colors.
Very nice. And I was gonna say they have to make comments about your pants because you're a tight pant guy now, right?
Tight pant.
A tight pant
Wait,
guy.
toit pants.
Toit pants.
Toit pants. Yes.
Well, it was funny because I was talking to our good friend Mr. B. Menard, over at Quality
yep.
today. He said he was in Toronto over the weekend.
Oh, shit.
Didn't tell me.
Wow.
But he did say he had time to stop by the store, and he's like, "Very nice store. Thank you very much, Brandon."
Oh, you weren't there?
And while
I
you
wasn't
weren't there.
No, it was my day off.
Oh, man.
So I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And I told him that too. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to be there." He goes, "Oh, don't worry. I was greeted at the door. I had great information." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so
Very
I'm like
nice.
a proud
Well done.
dad."
Well done,
Yeah.
staff.
Exactly. Thanks for picking
Yeah.
up my slack. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding. Anyways, go check them out. Quality, guys. That's the only pants I wear at work.
Yep.
It's weird because people always ask me, "Why don't you wear a pair of Adidas pants?" I'm sorry, not my thing. I'm a quality guy.
Wow.
I'm a
That's
Dapper Dan.
dedication.
Dapper Dan, man.
I did a count of my quality pant total. It's up
not
there.
good. Yeah.
Up there. Yeah.
It's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can only imagine because, like I said, when we were cleaning that closet, we did my dresser too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have a problem.
Yeah.
I need another dress. I need another
Best
dresser.
problem.
Yeah, this is great, but
Yeah.
awful at the same time. But you know what I do when I move out some of my older koala stuff? I give
What
them
do
to my
you do?
brother because he loves them.
Oh,
yes.
that's nice. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
He's
nice.
able to wear them too. So it's
that's
just
perfect.
mine. They're not wearing out. I just have so much. I just like, okay, the older stuff goes to him. I'll take the new stuff. Sorry, Ian.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good way for him to get into the brand too. He loves the brand as well. But if you love the brand as much as we do, you can head on over to their website, quality.com. Use that coupon code KICKS20, 20% off your order.
Mhm.
Super fast shipping. Go check them out. Where can they find them on the gram? Christopher Chu.
At Quality, Kuwallatee.
Well,
Go
I
check
just
them
even
out.
spelled
Go
it.
check them out. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You have to. But everyone does that
Yes,
pause
I know.
because we have to figure out how to spell it.
That's true. That's
I,
true.
I wanted to give people time to get a pencil and a pad of paper.
I see.
I see what you're
Pad
doing.
of paper.
I see what you're doing. Well, I think it's time, everybody.
Wow.
It's the rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. A
Oh,
rattlesnake.
man.
I don't know. It's the only thing I had close to me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Next time I'll bring my guitar. New shoes, everyone. Now, I wasn't here last week. Sorry about that. But shout out to Calby as well.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
right,
out,
boy.
Shout
Kelly.
out to Cal.
Yep.
Shout out to Calby. Go check him out. Go follow him as well. Yes. I want to talk about this because I did a thing, but I think you guys should go first.
Oh, okay.
I have
Who
no
wants to go
pickups. I have no new shoes. So
No.
you guys can have at it. I
I
have
got
something
one.
like something coming, but nothing.
Okay.
Didn't arrive yet.
Go Clo.
Okay. Go
All
for
right.
it.
So on Thursday was the bigger release of the Jound New Balance 990 V3,
Mhm.
and I was lucky enough to score them at retail.
Hey.
Bravo.
Yeah,
Good for
Nice.
you, man.
super happy. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It was at 10 o'clock.
Such a close shoe.
I logged in like 10 minutes before on my work super internet. I
Yeah.
should have always stuck to the work super
Shout
internet.
out to the work. Super.
And I logged in before, watched the whole countdown, and what do you know? 7-minute queue. On my phone, work phone, 1 hour. Both of them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Super
Everybody, I
internet
asked
wins
my wife
again.
to help me out, and some buddies, all of them. 1 hour, even more. I'm like, guys,
Damn.
just turn that shit off. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I think it might happen.
At 7 minutes. Yeah.
7
Yeah.
minutes.
7 minutes. I actually go through, and I was on a call with my boss at the same time.
Oh shit.
And I
love that.
told her,
I
shout out
love
to my
that.
boss. I told her the day before, I'm like, we can't have a meeting at 10. There's a pair of shoes that are coming out.
Oh my god.
We could do it before,
Wow.
we could do it after, but at 10, it's like I'm in a different world, and it's like a person that you've never met before. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna zone out.
The real Clo.
And me, like an idiot, I'm like, no, it's fine. We'll stay on our meeting. I have it in cart, and I just have to like put in my password, and it's done. And as I'm putting in my password, I mess up, and she's talking to me, and I'm not listening.
Oh shit.
I'm not listening.
You are
She's
somewhere
like-
else.
Yeah, and she's like, I've had enough. I'm like, yeah. I'll call you after. She was pissed for the rest of the day.
Oh
It
my
was my
God.
fault.
Oh
I should
my
have just
God.
said. I should have just said, "You're right. I'll call you when this is done." Instead of saying, "Oh, no, we could do it."
I mean,
I could do
by the
both
way,
ways.
By the way, a boss who's allowing you, who's not
Yes.
firing you after after not only how rude you were to her, but also
Yeah.
the fact, just the fact that you're buying sneakers at work and
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
in the full no, and she's like, "Okay, talk to you later." Fuck.
Yeah.
Check your
So-
leader.
Can I come to you work at your place?
So I felt so bad the rest of the day. No joke. I felt terrible. I
Yeah.
apologized at the end of the day. The day after, we had a talk. And I'm like, I won't let you down. I won't do this shoe shit at work. And she's like, oh, you know what? I don't mind. Like, okay, you know what? This is not about how Chloe handles himself at work podcast, but
No, I
but
want to hear it.
in the end, I got the best boss ever. And
Yeah,
it
that's
led
pretty
to this.
decent, man.
It led to this. I even told her that I got him. She was super happy that. I
Oh, that's
actually got
cool.
him
That's
in
Oh
the end.
wow.
And yeah, but never again is this shit happening at work again. Or I'm going to stick to the guns where I say no meeting. That's it.
No meeting.
Yeah.
No meeting.
And don't even say. Just say I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. I got something else going on at that. Don't say I gotta buy
She
your
said,
sneakers.
you know what?
You-
You work so hard. If I understand there's going to be moments like that you're going to need to get to do your personal stuff.
Wow.
It's fine. It's just
This is
that
a good boss.
2022 is a whole other animal,
Just-
man. I don't know
yeah, I
what's
mean-
going on anymore.
Dude,
This
you can
isn't
even
like back
say,
in the
"Oh,
day.
can we
No.
pause? I have to go to the bathroom." Who's gonna
Yeah.
say no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
you know what?
You know?
She's a good boss. We communicate really well.
There you
That's good.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
I'm glad that we were able to have the talk after to,
The
I could apologize properly.
Yeah.
And know that I shouldn't be wasting her time while I'm trying to buy shoes.
Yeah.
It was my fault. The shoe thing
yeah.
was
It
fine.
was.
It was just the way I said, like,
Of course, it was your fault.
You're like
Buying shoes at work.
You're like I felt bad the rest of the day, but also I felt good because like I scored.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you, the day after she told me that she was happy that I got the shoes, it felt a lot better.
It felt
That's
better for
good.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna fire you in a week, but yeah, I'm so happy you got those shoes.
I'm just building my
Yeah.
case. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I got the shoe. I ordered at 10. I got it the day after in the
No.
afternoon.
Wow.
That's
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
That's
I
nice.
got an email at like 11 something at night saying it's being shipped, and then UPS delivered it the day
That's
after.
crazy.
I couldn't
Where'd it
even
come
believe
from?
it.
Montreal.
Did it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Distribution.
Yeah. So I got them, and I saw them come in on my camera on my phone, and then I was so busy on Friday, I completely forgot till the day after that I actually got them.
Oh shit.
Wow. Hashtag
Dude,
dad
very cool.
life.
Yeah,
Oh no,
really.
actually no, it's not true. Later in the night I realized I got them. Sorry.
Very
Anyways, they're super nice.
Sitting on the
I'm
couch. The door.
I'm still not sure if I'm going to do olive or beige laces.
nice. Oh.
You're a beige guy. Beige guy.
I think I am a
think
beige
beige.
guy, but
Beige guy.
I don't know. I think
That's your-
I still want to lace the olive up.
It's your
just to see-
signature.
just to see how it goes.
You know what? This is 2022. Put both.
What?
Oh. No more rules.
No more rules in 2022. Put both.
No.
Put both. It's okay.
Tell your boss you're on the phone buying
Anyways,
shoes, put
exactly.
two laces in. What's going
Honestly,
on,
guys, I got a really good boss. I do not recommend anyone doing with the shit I
No.
fucking did. at
No,
work.
don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
mean,
do-
we've all,
don't-
we've
don't
all.
do-
I'm sure we've all.
We've all
Not
done
Mike,
it.
of course. Not Mike, who's a coworkers probably listen, but not Mike has never done this. But I'm sure we've all at some point bought sneakers at work. I don't think I've ever told my boss I'm buying sneakers at work before, and
My
that
old job,
not
100%
to not
bought
bother
sneakers.
me
I
while I'm
wasn't
buying my sneakers.
live updating my boss as the release is happening.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
That's pretty funny.
I literally told her, I'm like, I just carded them. I just have to check out and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I
shut up
lost
for a
like
second.
minute. Anyways,
Just need that shipping confirmation.
Wow, very cool.
The-
You have
very
a great
cool.
boss.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that's
great
a
boss, but I felt like shit for like 2 hours. And like, I'm like, I can't.
Well, hopefully, when you pulled
Can
them
you
out of the
imagine?
box, it kind of brought that. Okay, we're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So
So
very, very nice. What about you, Chris?
my turn. Big shout out to Chloe
Sure.
because over the last the end of last week, I was on a mini trip in Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
and while I was in Toronto, packages were being delivered to my house,
Ooh.
and so I was looking at the tracking, and if they said that they dropped it in the like community mailbox under lock and key, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were delivering them and leaving
On your
them on my
doorstep.
porch, and I could see it on my camera. I was like, oh
Yeah.
no.
Mhm.
So
Uh-oh.
I text Chloe. I go,
Ports.
hey man, they dropped off some packages.
Do you mind?
Yeah, and Chloe was like, yeah, no problem, man. And he give me, okay, I'm heading out now to pick them up and blah blah.
Mhm.
So that happened on.
He told his boss
Thursday.
he was leaving work to go pick up some shoes for
Yeah.
his friend.
He put up the finger. He said, hold, I gotta go. So then that happened on Thursday, and then what do you know? On Friday, another package delivered. I said, hey, Chloe, sorry, like, hey man, if you happen to be heading out, can you swing by my house and pick it up? And he's like, yeah, no problem, man. So he did that, and he picked up all my packages while I was on my trip. So shout out to Chloe for that.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Anytime, man.
Yeah,
Anytime.
thanks, bro.
The wife understood it was not for me, so it's all good.
She was okay. Yeah, she was happy.
No,
to
in the
talk.
clear.
Like, look, it's not my name on the box.
I'm
Hey,
being,
Chloe,
I'm being
if you're in the
a good dude.
neighborhood,
Yeah.
you live in the
So-
same neighborhood. Oh, very convenient.
In those packages, in one of them was a nice little double up that I was able
Oh.
to secure. It is a second pair of the Puma MB01 in the Rick and Morty colorway.
Good
Mhm.
color.
Very happy.
Great colorway.
This shoe, man, people are going bonkers for it
Yeah.
on the Facebook groups. They're like going like triple retail on this.
Really?
shoe.
Wow.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
For Puma performance shoe. Performance shoe. Who resells performance shoes?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Who wears them? Who wears them casually?
I do. Oh no, I wear them to ball, but yeah. And so yeah, very happy with that double up.
Good one.
Also this other shoe that arrived on Thursday, the day that I left for Toronto. I was hoping it would have arrived a bit earlier so that I could wear it to Toronto. Didn't
Mhm.
get here on time, but still happy that I got them. It is a pair of Air Max 97 times off-white.
Oh.
It is
shit.
Himenta.
Wow. It is
Colorway.
demented.
That's a good colorway.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a worn pair, but
Yeah.
can't really tell.
No.
Very nice.
Very
I'm
nice.
very happy
Good
with
pickup.
it. I'm
One
happy
pair,
that
but
I
a
got
rare
this.
pair.
I would have loved to have worn these all around Toronto, but yeah, I'll figure somewhere else to wear them. Maybe in
Mhm.
Montreal.
You'll flex on us another day.
Yeah.
And then also a package that arrived today.
Cool.
So happy with this. It is like it was a mission that I was on for a while, trying to find the right pricing for this pair, and finally it happened. I bought them right before I left for Toronto. So as I was on my trip, I was already like, how do you say, like satisfied with sneaker purchases. So I wasn't really looking while I was on my trip.
Mhm.
It is a pair of Jordan 1 à ma manière,
Oh.
a second pair,
Number 2.
number 2s. So happy.
Wow.
I spent the hour after work today lacing these babies up. Just
Mhm.
it's the ritual, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
happy with these. So happy that I had got my second pair.
Very nice.
I kind of feel like I'm not gonna get the Jordan 2. Like I'm gonna strike out hard.
Mm.
So getting this second pair of Jordan 1 kind of makes up for it a bit
Yes.
for me.
Well, yes.
You know?
A very nice consolation prize.
No
Yeah.
kidding. Jeez.
So that's what happened. Now,
Sheesh.
on my way home from Toronto, there's a town called Kingston, which is kind of midway between
Yes.
Montreal and Toronto.
Mhm.
And there's an outlet there.
Yeah.
They have a Adidas outlet. They got some Roots outlet. They got Puma outlet out there. Now, usually, I haven't been going into stores hoping to find shoes for a while now. Okay, I'll go into a Foot Locker or Champs or whatnot in hopes that, hey, maybe they got stock of something that people are looking for everywhere in Montreal but can't find it there. They have it there. None of that happened. Well, I even went to the Nike outlet in Vaughan Mills.
Mhm.
There's nothing there. But on the way home in Kingston, I walk into Puma, and I know they have some basketball shoes. And I'm like, hey, as I'm walking in, there's a couple in front of us, and the sales rep is explaining to them, okay, this is we got a big sale this weekend, blah blah, and if you see a red tag For adults, it's 25. If it's on clearance, it's 25. For the kids, it's 15.
Mhm.
So I get it. 25% off, 15% off.
Yeah.
Right. So I go, let me find shoes for the kids maybe. So we go to the back wall. I see stuff. I look at, they have like a little wall of basketball sneakers. And there's a colorway that I don't have. It's $70. And I'm like, minus 25%. That's not bad. I could do that. That. So then there's the OG pair, the Puma Dreamer, OG colorway. Okay. And it just says clearance. There's a red tag on it. It just says clearance. So, but there's no price, just the regular price. So I'm like, is it 25% off the regular price? I go, man, that's not worth it.
That's not, no.
Sales rep walks by. I go, excuse me. So what is this? Like, what price is this? Like, is it 25 off the box? She goes, no, that's 25. I go, yeah, I know. Off the price? She's like, no, it's $25.
No.
I go, $25?
What?
She's
Pair of
like,
socks.
yeah. She goes, it used to be like $135. Now it's $25.
Oh my God.
I go, what? I look at
that cost $25.
all the sizes there. I start texting everyone in my basketball group.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
go, hey, I snap a picture. Do you want these? $25. And people
That's
are like,
insane.
what? They're like, yeah. Yeah. I go, smallest size is 9.5. Does Buddy want those? He's like, yeah. And
Well, yeah, $25
with 6 pairs of this shoe.
Wow.
6 pairs of this shoe, another pair of another shoe. So now I know kids' shoes are on the wall are $15.
$15. Wow.
$15 for kids' shoes.
$15 or 15% off?
$15 for kids' shoes.
And $25 for those
$25 for adult shoes on the back wall.
Wow.
So I tell the boy, I go, hey, go pick a pair of shoes. Over there.
Tell him
You
whatever
go
you
pick a
want.
pair of shoes over there. I leave with 8 pairs of sneakers. It cost me $230.
Oh my God.
All in.
Wow.
All in.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Wow.
I order more at McDonald's than that shit.
Dude.
Jesus.
$230. That's like a $200 shoe with tax, right? $230. I
totally.
left with 8 pairs of sneakers.
That's insane.
And
That's an amazing
like
come up.
most of the guys on my basketball group now are going to be wearing like some Puma
Yeah.
Dreamers. Yeah.
Squad
That's
shoe.
cool.
Squad shoe.
Yeah.
Shoe.
Insane.
Squad shoe.
That's so good. $25.
Team
Oh my
shoe.
God.
Amazing. Like the best sale I've seen on the shoe that I like,
The last time I paid something that cheap, it was like 1989. I was in Maine at an outlet, a Converse outlet, and I got a pair of Converse Weapon lows, red and white. They were $20. That's the US, so about 25 Canadian.
Guy, I'm like,
So that's the last time I was able to get a pair of sneakers that cheap.
I'm texting all the guys. I'm like, yeah, look, it's comes up to $28 with taxes.
Jeez.
I go, pay me whenever. It doesn't matter. It's $28. Pay me
$28,
whenever, man.
Yeah, seriously.
$28 is, I could just get like some Adelettes. That's about it.
Yeah. That's it.
Crazy.
That was
Wow.
great find.
Wow.
Great find.
So good.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew? The Kingston outlets are popping these days.
Popping.
Yeah. That's not going to happen at a Nike outlet.
No.
$25.
No.
The socks
Especially
aren't even
not-
$25.
Especially not
Yeah.
Von Mills.
Not even infants.
No.
Yeah. Couldn't imagine. It's funny because I saw Chris post that he was in Toronto, and then I texted him like, "Yo, where you at?" He's like, "Kingston."
Oh,
10
shit.
minutes from Kingston.
I'm heading home. I'm like, "Oh, damn, missed you. Quick trip with kids. Get it."
Yeah.
That's all.
It's hard, man. You're running around with
Yeah, no
with
kidding.
family and stuff. I'm making excuses for Chris.
my day was filled with aquarium visits and
Yeah.
Jollibee.
Jolly
well,
being in.
I'm glad you had a good time. Who wants to hear about my day?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yes,
What
wait
a
for
day.
this. Yes.
So today, March the 7th, we at the store had a Yeezy release, and it was the slides. We had Yeezy slides, 2 different colorways. We had Pure and Onyx. And I wasn't really sure how to gauge how this release was going to go, because usually for a Yeezy release on the weekends, it has an exit date of usually the next day. Like you have 2 days to sell. This one had a week, and we're like, oh, so I guess they're anticipating we're gonna have pairs left over to get rid of. When I got to work this morning, there was a lineup to Spadina, and that is
It's a long way for people who don't know where that area. It's a long way.
it's a long way. Yeah,
Like
I'd
what?
say
How many meters? How
no.
many
Let's
feet?
go yards.
Yards.
I think
feet.
probably
Can you do
charge it
feet?
with yards. I can't do feet.
We can multiplied by
If
3.
you're on I'm just thinking golf course. If I'm on the golf course, what am I thinking?
Right.
I'm saying probably a good 200 yards.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, probably a good 200 yards.
That's deep. Is that
Deep.
with social distancing or?
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that's
no.
finished. That's all finished.
So, yeah, COVID's basically over. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
So I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe we had a lineup this deep. I'm like, oh my God,
That's
the hype is
amazing.
real.
The slides.
Well, yeah. I couldn't believe it. The rain. It was raining. It was snowing. It hailed. That we got like 3 different kinds of seasons today. It was absolutely insane. But we did reservations on the app until 3:00. After 3:00, any pairs we have left over that weren't picked up from reservations will go first come, first serve. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
It felt like a Bape release. It was insane. People pushing, people shoving, people getting in fist fights. It was didn't happen in front of the store. It was just a little further down the way, so that was nice. But when it came to first come, first serve, that one line turns into this.
Oh,
Which
of
is like-
course it does.
It goes 6 people wide instead of
course it
just
does.
1 person wide.
Of course.
And then everyone's pushing towards the door, and
oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
we're about to have a riot on our hands.
Oh, no,
I go
no,
out
no.
there. I'm already kind of outside. I said, guys, back up, back up. If you don't back up, I lock this door. No one gets a pair. Everyone starts back up,
Uh-huh.
right? And then as I'm bringing in 1 person at a time, because we had security, which was great, but I'm like 1 person at a time. That way there's no people bitching and complaining in the store. They can bitch and complain out of the store as much as they want. It's more health and safety kind of deal to make sure that everyone's safe and no one feels out of place.
Mhm.
And then 1 person, you try to let 1 person through, everyone starts pushing. And it's
my
just like,
gosh.
oh my God, this is insane. Oh, this person wasn't here. This person wasn't there. Typical line stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
If you've ever been in a line for first come, first serve, you
Mhm.
know it's dicey. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. I had to almost stop the release 3 times.
Sheesh.
All in all, we sold every friggin' pair
Wow.
we had. We sold every pair, 100%
You,
sell
you had a lot of pairs too.
There was a lot of pairs available. It's crazy. But everyone got a pair. It was nice to see the people that wanted a pair get a pair, including
Oh, look at that.
Yo,
Including
well, that's
myself.
why that sad kid in the line couldn't get a pair because Mike had to get a pair.
sorry, kid.
After all the shit you had to go through, then you deserve a pair, man.
Better luck next time.
guess
So
my-
I was able to secure a pair of the Pures.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I got a pair of the Pures. They're super comfortable. I went with a size 9.
Oh no.
Not 11.
So you, is that
What? Are you okay?
You try them on and
It's
you
on
go
my foot.
down?
I tried it on. I tried a 10, and I was like, no, because everyone's saying size up.
Everyone's saying go a size higher.
Yeah, everyone's saying go a size higher. So I'm like, okay, let me try a 10 because I usually wear 9.5 in
Right.
Adidas. I try on the 10. I'm like, I got way too much room here.
Like room in the back.
Yeah, like room in the back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I
Chloe's
tried the
freaking out.
9, and I was like, this is it.
No problem.
This is it.
No problem. Okay. But
What
the best
size did
is to
you
try
get,
them
Chloe?
on. Yeah, if you can.
I got 2 pairs of size 9.
Oh no.
You got 9?
Yeah, because my last pickups were 8 and they were
Yeah.
too tight.
Really?
They were too tight. Yeah. So I got rid of
Chloe
them.
and Mike have the same size foot, maybe?
Well, I was just about to ask you, do you wear size 8? Like,
I've been shrinking over the years, Chloe.
oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Remember when I was an
So
11 and a half?
I got the
I'm kidding.
9s, and if they're too big, whatever, someone else will be
Well,
happy.
Mike, where's 9?
I
If you,
found
said, if you
it-
said you got other pairs, Chloe, and they were small, the 8s, and they were small on you, then
Yeah.
the
then
9
you'll
should
be
fit,
fine
huh?
at 9.
I
I've
hope
never
so, but
had a
it's
slide.
just that Mike wears size 11. He got a size 9.
No, but yeah, but
There was
like,
9 and a
wait,
half.
hold on.
There's no
Are
half
you-
sizes.
Are you guys wearing socks with your slides?
I'm currently wearing socks with my slides.
Yeah, I was not wearing socks when I
Oh my
wore the
God,
8,
didn't-
and it was
and it was
no,
too
was not
small.
comfortable.
We got something going on right now. I don't know.
Yeah, but from what I understand, this release and the earlier releases
Different.
sizing is off, right?
Different, yes.
Right.
You-
So
hey,
You'll even see on such third parties as like StockX, they will have original release and
Mhm.
another one
Mhm.
for this
Mhm.
release.
next re-release or whatever.
Re-release.
so if I would have known, I would have went 8
Well,
instead
hey,
of 9.
you got them coming. I'm sure if they don't fit, you'll be able to find your size.
Hopefully, I got lucky.
Yes.
I did the confirm thing, and
You
I
did
was
confirm?
like, yeah. And then earlier this morning, I got the pure, and I'm like, oh, at least I hit 1 out of 3.
That's
And then
good.
5 hours after,
Ding.
I'm like, oh, I got Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are the
nice.
chances of that? 2 out of 3.
5 hours later.
I kind of wish I got Onyx.
Yeah, 5 hours later.
Trust me, I heard about the confirmed thing today from
Yeah?
a lot of people. Yeah,
All right.
it just took forever to draw.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
on your box, on the box, does it say like US size, euro, and then centimeters?
Stand by. It says 9 US, 9 UK, F43, D9, J275, CHN 265.
Okay. No, because like there someone was like, you know how like different companies, different brands have like different sizings for like their
Yep.
US whatever.
Mhm.
They're like, just go with the centimeters.
Centimeters.
Because that's just
Yeah.
the
It's
measurement.
true. Yeah,
Mhm.
And I'm
true,
like, oh,
true measurement.
that's smart. So I've
Good
been
point.
rechecking all the sizings on all of my boxes.
Yeah.
To try to see if that's like accurate for what I'm wearing.
Mhm.
And yeah, maybe that
Mm.
would have helped with the slides, but apparently they don't have that.
I mean, I find that sizing these days is all over the place, especially when it comes to a certain brand. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
Mm.
yeah.
What I want
Good
to know
save,
is,
Aiko.
are these things are they selling for like reselling for like $10,000?
Yo,
What's
had-
the line? What's
I had
going on
many
here?
a deals
Let me
going on
check. Let
in
me
the
check.
store to the point where I was like, guys, get out.
You can't
Get
do
out.
this here.
Deal
Wow.
it outside. Buy. Like as soon as they purchase, turn around, boom, here you go. Here's cash.
That's nuts.
Nah, you
I mean,
can't
it's
do
not that
that.
not that I've never seen that before, but it's just
Yeah.
for
They're
slides.
not going for that much.
I understand they're
especially-
Yeezy slides, but they're slides.
Yeah, they're not the.
They're not.
Onyx.
It's nothing.
What's retail? What's retail?
$90 retail, so
Yeah,
it'll be
that's pretty
100 in Ontario, 101.70.
Yeah, like I'm on StockX right now for a size 9. They're selling for last sale was 155.
Yeah.
So what's the
$50.
why people going batshit crazy over them?
I don't know. Maybe it's
I think-
the difference
so-
between paying 90 and 150.
So listen to this. This would be the first retail release for the Yeezy slides.
I got it. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Understood.
So this is the first
Yeah.
time you could physically go to a store and get it,
Right. Okay.
rather
that's
than
cool.
it just be through
Oh, hey.
confirmed and be
Oh,
shipped
wait.
to your house.
That was not Canadian pricing. That was US.
150.
So we're looking at 29. Last pair sold was 198. Okay,
So like
that's
double the price,
double.
basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Double.
Shit, mine came out to 103.48.
Yeah, on
That's
retail,
a 15
right? Retail.
15%, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get you. Good thing you're not buying 700s anymore. $400,
Oh man, they make these for kids
460
too.
after tax.
Yes.
$500 shoe all day.
Fuck, I
Anyways.
should have went size 8. Anyways.
I'm very
man.
happy with them. I've been walking around the house with them. I think they're just going to be my chilling around the house slipper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice pickup.
And congratulations on the successful launch there.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
after it went down and I told everyone we were sold out, I kind of locked the doors for a second, brought the team in. I was like, guys, thank you so much. This is a great release. You guys all killed it. Pat yourselves on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I like that.
We get to do it again soon. All right.
There you go.
Let's just say it's going to be a big week.
Big summer.
Um,
Big summer.
it'll be a big week. Anyway,
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going down this week.
a lot of stuff going on. Don't want to talk about it, but let's talk about holiday 2022 because
Oh
it's
shit.
popping.
Holy shit.
Absolutely. When I was going through the
Bonkers.
list for the rundown today, I was just like, oh my God,
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
what is happening? Sean, I think you
Yeah.
should run us through flooding our feeds today.
I mean, I got nothing to report. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, nothing's
It's
happened
a-
in the past week.
It's a big lot of big news dropped all of a sudden
Big week.
about holiday 2022. So I guess the first thing we heard about was the Chicago 1 is coming back, but with a twist, everybody, with a twist.
Tell us the twist.
The twist is it will be a vintage looking pair, vintage looking design. So they're obviously, I'm going to guess, like, sale, midsole, that kind of stuff. Who knows? But it is part of a reimagined series that Jordan Brand's doing. So I guess they're saying that the patent Jordan 1 breads, as you guys like to call them, black and reds, those, I think that's sort of the reimagined. That was the start of the reimagined kind of series where it's like you're getting your classic Jordan 1 black and red, but in a patent leather version. But I don't know if that's true or not. That's what somebody said. But the Chicago 1 will be sort of reimagined, and people were wondering, is it going to be an 85 cut? It is not going to be an 85 cut.
Good.
But they have redesigned the high OG cut, so it's sort of between the old high OG and the 85 cut, if that makes sense to people out there. So a lot has been redesigned, and it's supposed to be looking like closer to the 85, but it's not officially an 85 cut.
Right.
That 85 cut Chicago will come. I'm thinking probably 2023, maybe 2024 even.
Wow.
Because it might be too soon, but this is supposed to be, and apparently the packaging, which I'm hearing from inside the brand, the packaging is stellar, and so I'm excited to see what the packaging is going to look like. So that was big news. Everybody's excited about the Chicago 1 coming back, but also the big news for me. I will say I've known about this for a while, but it's very exciting. It's that the news is finally out there that the Air Jordan 2 Chicago is actually returning, also holiday 22.
Woo!
Yes, big tings, as they say.
Whoa! It's a heater.
Yes, the Jordan 2 Chicago is coming back, and they went back to the drawing board on this one. Everybody, they treated this like the 85 cut Jordan 1. They went. I happened to be lucky and fortunate enough to speak with the designers who worked on this, and they were meticulous in getting every detail right. The toe shape, the number of eyelets, the materials. It is not going to be made in Italy. Everybody who fucking bothered me on Instagram when I posted about this. Is it? Yeah, but is it going to be made in Italy? Fucking calm down. First of all, COVID's going on.
Yeah.
The shit can't be done. I will say this, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be allowed to say this, but I don't know that the guy that told me this is going to listen to the podcast. They were planning on doing an actual made in Italy run. That was being planned. But COVID shut all that shit down.
Yeah.
In fact, the Chicago 2s were actually supposed to release last year, and it got pushed back initially to 2023 and then brought back to 2022. So I'm grateful that it's happening this year and not before. It's happening before I turn 50 because I was like, when I was told originally it was going to be 2023, I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to be 50 years old when this happens.
Why? What happens at 50?
Nothing happens. It's just like a mindset. Like I had to wait till I was 50 years old to get this done. To have this done. It's just a weird mindset that I had. But anyway, so the Chicago 2 is coming back out. It's gonna be OG box. They've redesigned it. They bring back the OG box, the OG booklet, and the OG hang tag.
Whoa!
It is OG to the max. It is going to look like 1987 came back. I got in a time machine and went back to 87.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I do know that like I said, I've known about this for a while. I've actually known about this for almost 2 years. So keeping this in has been a fucking chore to me. I've spoken to people on privately about it and stuff like that, but nothing public, obviously.
Don't tell anyone.
But so they actually reached out to me back in April of 2020, they believe it or not, Nike and Jordan Brand did not have any of the hang tag or the booklet in their possession, in their archives.
Oh shit!
So they asked me if I had one, and I don't have. So I put them in touch with a friend of mine who's as obsessed with the 2s as I am, who's very kind of low key on Instagram, but he's like I think even more obsessed with the 2s than I am. He just doesn't post about it enough. But he actually had them from 87, like when he got them in 87.
Damn.
So he kept them. So I'm so happy for him because when they come out and the booklet and the hang tag are there, they're going to be actual high resolution scans of his original booklet and hang tag.
Wow, that's cool. That's
very,
so
very
cool.
I'm so happy for him. So that's very cool. So yeah, it's and was there a third thing that I can't remember? There was like the third thing I
Yes,
thought
there
there
was
was.
a
Well,
third thing.
can we talk about these things first?
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
talk about these things first, because I think the third is gonna like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Chicago one.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me, the fact that it's like a quote unquote reimagined
Yeah.
makes me like, okay, not as critical to get.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And especially you just mentioned that they should come out in an 85 cut in the next few years.
It will happen in at least a couple.
Makes sense.
It
makes sense.
Maybe not the following year, but maybe
Right.
maybe not the next year, but maybe the year after. Yeah.
It kind of takes the pressure off.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can say that. I'm it's a big release. Like a big release. I think we'll talk about it a bit more.
Yeah, I think obviously we're gonna when we see, because the thing is also is that this shit's announced like, and it's coming out this year. Like, it's not, sometimes you hear, oh, it's this such and such is coming back, but it's like years down the road or next year, the year after or whatever. This is like, we're in March of 2020 and it's coming out, December 2022. I mean, 2022, December 2022. So it's like, it's coming out in a few months.
Yeah.
So the fact that a Chicago one is coming out in a few months has got people very, very excited.
You think it's because they're like waiting to, of course, COVID, the shipping delays and all that. Like they're making sure that everything is set exactly before they leak information about it.
Yeah, well, they've been done now for a while. Like the twos, like I told you, that they talked to me, but I actually first found out they were going to do the twos back at All-Star Weekend. I met with one of the guys at Jordan Brand there. He's like, oh, and he didn't even know, he knew who I was, but he didn't know like how obsessed with the twos I was. The first thing, I'm standing there with the OG support group crew, and he's like, yeah, so the next thing we're working on are the twos. And I almost fainted. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we're going back to the drawing board. We're gonna like really focus on it and really make sure we get it right. I'm like, holy shit! And I'm all like, the guys are looking like he's the two guy. He's like, oh, cool. I'm happy for you. And then kind of just we brushed to the side kind of thing. No, and I'm like, holy shit. But then a few months later, when this guy from the brand called or DM'd me, he's like, I need some help, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh fuck, it's happening. It actually is happening.
Nice.
And then it's like, but now it's like, okay, so I thought it was going to come out in 2021. They're like, no, 2023, holiday 2023. And I'm like, what? And this was still like early 2021. I'm like, they're telling me 2023. I'm like, holy shit, I got to wait for another fucking 2 years? 2 years? And then they backed it to 2022. So thank God for that, because I don't know how if I could have held all this in for a whole other year. But then also just having to wait for this, the pair to release. I'm so excited about it, but it's big stuff, man. It's their big. I've been saying for a while that it's the year of the twos because they are releasing so many twos this year. The Ama Manière 2 is coming out. Right. You've got the Maison Chateau Rouge is another leak that is coming out.
Can we talk about those?
Sure. I didn't know what to think about these, so they leaked also this week. The Maison Chateau Rouge, and I didn't know anything about that. It's a boutique, I guess, in Paris. I think, right? And so I had heard this was going to happen, and I didn't know what they would look like. And then so they finally leaked images, and they're definitely different. Yeah, but I love the colorway. I love the details on this thing are crazy. It's well done. It's very well done, and look, the quality looks amazing on them. Yeah. We've also got another. It looks like it might be a women's colorway. Okay. That the black with there's an elephant print. I'm forgetting what they're calling it. The
responsibility.
Responsibility. Exactly.
Jordan 2 low. Yeah.
Jordan 2 low responsibility quotes. Yeah. And there's little messages inside there. And it looks like it might be a collaboration of some kind. There's some logo on there on the side that I'm not sure about. I didn't really ask about those. But that's another 2 coming out, and then there's going to be the J Balvin's coming out. Now the OG is coming out, and apparently there's going to be several other women's colorways and other men's lows colorways that are coming out too. So
22, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
and the unions too.
The Union, exactly. The Union, two pairs of Union shoes.
Jeez.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So it's going to be too crazy,
I'm a sucker for a quilted collar on the inside of a sneaker.
right? It looks
Yeah.
nice.
There's something
Yeah,
about it. It just
yeah.
just breathes luxury. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
very luxurious.
it's like opening the door to a G-Wagon for the first time.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Oh, luxury. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh,
yes,
luxury.
Of course.
what's that
the
like?
thing is-
I don't know what that's like.
That's like when Exhibit pimps your shoe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pimp your shoe.
Yeah, your car will make
Um,
it around the corner. That's it.
Exactly. But yeah, so a lot of this stuff got the scheduling of this got all messed up. The unions were supposed to come out last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think even the the OGs were definitely supposed to come out last year. The Ama Maniere were supposed to come out last year. So they were supposed to be like a lot more spread out
Yeah.
over like 21, 22, 23. But
Yeah.
it seems like they're crunching everything into 2022
Yeah.
Oh, man.
because of all the logistic issues they've had with COVID and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I
Totally.
feel like it's the timing maybe got messed up a bit and they had to delay and push back a lot of stuff, but in the end I think it all worked out perfectly because the
Yeah.
first return of the two was the off-white pair.
Yes,
Mhm.
that kicked it off for sure last year. Yeah, yeah.
And now with Virgil Abloh not being here anymore, it's
Yeah.
like that's kind of like the perfect, first pair to come back to bring it all
Mhm.
back,
Yeah,
and
and he
then
had it-
everyone follows.
Exactly. And he had it as alone, his own release, and in that in 2021 was the only Jordan 2 release, and it was his release, and it was a massive thing.
Yeah.
And so this is now just it kicked off a whole other wave of twos coming out this year. So
And
I mean, obviously I'm very excited.
No kidding. And with holiday 2022 having so many bangers, what could be the cherry on top of that? See what I did there? The Air Jordan
Dude,
11
wow.
cherry coming
Yes.
back. Boom.
Then the cherry is not reimagined, but it was originally released as a low, right? So
Yeah.
now it's going to be a mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Which is people have been asking for that kind of thing. Like, let's see those lows that only released as lows back in 2000, 2001. Let's see them come back as mids, and the people often would like wonder what that would look like. And so they're doing it. They're doing the cherry red Jordan 11 high as a mid now. So
do you guys
December 10th.
Do you guys find
Mhm.
that like the Cool Gray 11 did really well or well?
it's hard to gauge here in Canada because it was such a weird release. Like they
Okay.
were staggered.
right?
Like it was pushed, but it was also staggered. Like some boutiques got it some days, and then weeks later, other boutiques got it. And then Foot Locker had its own launch, and then another launch later on. Like it was weird here. It's hard to gauge here, but I know in the States it did pretty well though. The States, it seemed like everybody who wanted a pair got a pair in the States for the most part.
I feel like Jordan 11 mids, like with the higher cut, are kind of like the low is a better style right now.
It's nice.
Seems like
Like-
people are gravitating towards lows
Right.
for sure,
Low
and in most
shoes.
in most models, I think.
Yeah.
Besides the ones, obviously, but yeah, because people even hitting me up saying, "Are they going to release any lows in the OG colorways of the twos?" Because they all preferred the lows. But yeah, I don't know. You might be right. Maybe the low 11s would be more desirable these days. I don't know. But someone said to me, like, and people have said for years, like, put the 11s, the December 11 release aside, and like start releasing maybe a Jordan 1 instead, like as the holiday release. And I'm like,
Well,
they
here you
release
go.
like, well, but they release Jordan 1s every fucking week,
all the time.
Every
yeah.
weekend, yeah.
Right.
Totally.
But to make that the special release of the holiday season, it doesn't make any sense to me because they're releasing them all. I understand like a special, the Chicago's definitely a special release, but to make that the only release of the, it doesn't make any sense to me. And the Jordan 11 gets released once a year, right? So
That is true.
I mean, to me, that's, I mean, maybe they can look at, I don't know what other model would be as popular. Maybe release, bring back the Jordan 3 as but do it like a proper Jordan, version of the Jordan 3. Although I will say the Jordan 3 Fire Reds that are coming out in August, they actually not reimagined, but redesigned them as well. And so they actually went back to the drawing board with the elephant print again. Not so much the height. The height will be perfected as well, but they went back to the right proper shading of the gray and they're working on shit at the brand that's like they're really certain design teams at the brand are going like deep. They're going deep on this stuff, and it's like it's so exciting that they're doing this. But it's but then it's like also people whenever I post about stuff like this, I get like half the people are like, well, who gives a shit? I can't buy them anyway. I'm just looking forward to an L anyway.
Well, yeah.
I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, what? So they
Great
shouldn't release
positivity
anything
there.
then? Like, what do you want me to tell you?
So
Nike should just pack it up because you can't get a pair.
Yeah.
but then that's what okay, look, everyone's designing a new 2, like the Amamania, the Union, the Maison Chateau Rouge, the I don't know what that responsibility, who designed that, but
I don't know either.
people are putting out new designs of the sneakers because, and I figure you don't know what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Like someone designs this and you have half the population going, what is this? The other half being, yo, this is clean.
Yeah.
So how do you want people to design a shoe and then you be happy, unhappy? They can't gauge how
No.
happy you're going to be.
No, exactly.
You know, they can't.
And I'll be honest with you, I think there's some people who'll just never be happy.
Oh, yeah. And it's not even
On my post about the Jordan 2 or OG is coming back.
Yeah.
And I got several comments of people saying, but is it going to be made in Italy? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I want to pay
I've told
$700
you
for a pair of shoes.
OG box,
too.
OG hang tag, OG booklet, shape, OG, everything OG. But is it made in Italy?
No.
Like, fuck you and your like. I understand that
Earmuffs,
that's
kids.
where it was
Earmuffs.
made, but this is what your response is. Like, nothing's gonna make you happy unless it's made in Italy. And by the way, these are people who had never spoken to me about the 2s before. So it's like I don't know if they're trolling me. Like, oh, but is it gonna be made in Italy? Huh? I don't know, but they're like, it should be. It's like I want that soft Italian leather. First of all, the leather wasn't soft; it was hard as a fucking rock because it was thick Italian leather.
Yeah.
So don't tell me it was soft Italian leather. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm on a
You know
tangent
what
here.
that is? That's when I see something on Instagram about a Jordan 2, and then I send that post to you in the DMs, and
Yeah.
you tell me, yeah, so many people have sent me that already. I feel like an ass. Like,
No, I
should
didn't-
have
yeah.
known. No, I should have known that tons of people would have sent it to you already. But now I'm
It's
just
always,
like,
it's always. I say that I can be honest with you. It's other people saying that to me because I do get. And it's so flattering because everybody's excited for me when any 2 news comes out. People like hit me up in the DMs, and it's very flattering. But I do get like 20 to 30 messages in my DMs about every 2 news. And I love it. Don't stop. Everybody do it. Keep doing it. But I'm honest with Chris because he's a friend, so I can say,
Yeah.
I know everybody's sending me the same thing.
and I'm like,
Yeah, you're right.
not funny. Damn it.
But keep sending it. Like,
Right.
Don't never stop sending it. I love it.
You can't please everyone, Sean. Can't please everyone.
You can't please anyone, I don't think.
Anyone.
Right.
Not everyone. Anyone.
Yeah. So big news. It was big news for me this week.
Big
Should we?
news.
You guys want to move on to the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing,
Right. Okay. So
the thing with the place. And
the,
the thing.
the big news right this week that is all these crazy releases happening. Chicago one, wow, the impact of that information coming out, and then the Jordan 2, it was like nonstop great news for holiday 2022.
Yeah.
Now, along with this great news and all these other like collaborations coming out for the Jordan 2 is that the 2 is like super back. Like it's officially super back. They're going to be mainstream. Sean, of course, is very happy with this. And then all the people that want a Jordan 2 are probably happy because they get like multiple chances at grabbing a Jordan 2.
Mm-hmm.
But also, there is some kind of maybe bad news, as some have pointed out, that, hey, I probably won't even score on any of these releases because now it's super hype. Super
Right.
hype, this sneaker,
Right.
this Jordan 2. So I wanted us to chit-chat a bit about the good news part of sneaker announcements, and then maybe a bit of the bad news part that comes along with it.
Mhm.
I did feel like Jordan 1 Chicago is a big shoe. Like the last time this came out was 2015.
Mhm.
People weren't as crazy for Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hype was there, but it was regular hype. People knew that you could just go out to the store at a certain time, maybe sleep overnight,
Right.
and get a chance maybe at grabbing a shoe. These days, post Last Dance, post COVID, everything is online release. It seems like the task of grabbing a Jordan 1 Chicago is going to be pretty insurmountable.
Yeah, be tough.
Yeah. So I did feel it's going to be tough. I don't know if I have the stomach to take on this release.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you feel that way for these releases, or do you have like a different outlook on what's to come?
I feel like it's another wave though. Like it's not like this is the first time. I mean, I know things maybe seem heightened since the Last Dance, but it's not the first time I felt like I can't get any sneaker. I remember back to like 2015, 2016, when I remember walking around my house yelling because there were multiple sneakers I couldn't cop. And I used to be like, why can't I just get the sneakers I want? So there's nothing new about this. I just feel like the Last Dance brought where the sneaker community was already becoming big. The Last Dance brought everybody to the party. It brought everybody out of the woodwork. And so now it's even harder to get stuff, if that's even possible. But like, it's not new to not be able to get sneakers. It's an unfortunate, sucky part of being addicted to sneakers, is that a lot of times, or sometimes, once in a while, you can't get the sneaker that you want. You can if you pay extra, but if you want it retail, it's tough. And I don't think it's anything new, honestly. Right. That's just my take on it.
Yeah.
It's just we're in another bad wave of not being able to get stuff. Because there was a wave where it was pretty easy to get stuff for a little while. And people were like,
yes.
Brands were like, I don't know if this is a good look for us. It's too easy. Like, where's the buzz? If it's sitting on a shelf, it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Black cement threes.
You're like, yes, easy to get. Yeah, exactly. That era, exactly. 2017, 2018, 2019, there was things were a bit easier. Now we're back into that. Everything's fucking tough to get, limited. I don't know.
I find that there's way more consumership these days. Like you said, Last Dance brought everyone to the party. And I was just noticing the other day walking downtown Toronto when I see a group of like 8 girls that are like maybe 13. Every single one of them had a pair of Jordan 1s on. Wow. Every single one of them had a different pair of Jordan 1s on. And I'm just thinking to myself, I've never seen that before.
Right.
Like 2 years ago, it was Air Forces. I mean, it's still Air Forces. But it's still Air Forces.
Disruptors.
But I'm noticing if they're not wearing a pair of triple white Air Forces, they are wearing Jordan 1s.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And people are just buying way more these days. For this Chicago one, I missed out on the other one, and that's a regret that I'll carry forever.
Yeah.
So I would love to get another pair. I have a 2013, but I would love to get like an OG kind of pair.
Yeah.
But it's bleak, very bleak, especially with everything these days.
But are you also a bit hopeful? How much hopeful?
I'm very hopeful. Like I want it. I do want it because I've wanted one for.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
That I've wanted one. So, and I've always had like the ugly little brother of the one I really wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, which sells now for like $1,500 on StockX. Yeah. But that release, the 2015 release, I lined up for that release,
right?
At a boutique that shall remain nameless.
I think they wrote a book about it.
You want to talk about people coming, all of a sudden the line goes from a single file to like 7, 6, 8 wide. That's exactly what happened. And all of a sudden, when I got there, I was like, okay, this is doable. There's like maybe like 20 people in front of me, 30 people, maybe. If they have enough pairs, I can squeeze it in. The doors were opening.
Yeah.
Cars opened.
Boom.
All of a sudden, car doors were opening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was the location in Brossard, if people know Montreal.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, fuck. All of a sudden, there's like 60, 70, 80 people in front of me. And I'm like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah.
Split second.
And then they shut the doors at 20 pairs anyway, so it didn't make a difference. They sold 20 pairs, and then they sandbagged pairs for their grand opening at some other stupid location, which is now closed. But all that to say, we've been through the losses before, right? It's nothing.
Yeah.
This is not a new thing to the sneaker world.
Sean, that is how sneakers will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Well, so like this is a point that I was looking at. Like the bigger the shoe, the more important the shoe, the tougher the loss, right? And I read somewhere that sometimes the breakup, you feel the breakup a lot more than the falling in love part. So how true is that for a sneaker? But or if you guys can go back and remember how great it is to fall in love with a shoe. Like Sean, I doubt that anything can surpass you finding out that the Jordan 2 was going to come back from the Jordan brand guy himself.
Well, that's the crazy thing. That's because this my obsession, and I've told this many times, so bear with me. But my obsession with the two started because I took the L back in 1987. Because my mother, rightfully so, wasn't going to pay $100 US for a pair of sneakers for a 13-year-old kid. She just wasn't going to do that.
Right.
So I became obsessed with them because I couldn't get it. So to think 35 years later, people at the brand know who I am and know me as the twos guy is fucking nuts to me. It's nuts. So I've got the people working on it talking to me saying, I'm going to get the toe shape right for you. And I'm like, what is happening in life right now? It's real. So that'll never, there's no, I could legitimately retire from sneakers. I won't, but I could and be very, very happy after this coming December.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
I don't know where I could go from that. I
can only imagine the guy Jordan Brand texting Sean being like, hey, Sean, we're going to make the mud guard on this 5 centimeters long. And then you get him back. Better make it 4.
Yeah. Let me talk to your manager.
I'd make it 4.
You're fired.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. But again, that my whole obsession started with an L. So talk about L's.
Yeah.
I'm so the Jordan 2's coming out as well in orgy form. And as much as the Jordan 2 now has become like a super important shoe for all the Jordan brand fans, I guess. For me, it's still a new shoe. I own a Jordan 2 low that I picked up maybe 2-3 years ago. Okay. And I just picked it up because it was cheap. It was $60.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I could finally talk to Sean about something and he'll like me. So then I get that. And for this OG shoes coming out, so I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's apparently it's super cool. I don't fully grasp the impact of the shoe. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it's not my story, right? But I know it's gonna be super cool. Now I'm gonna try to get this Jordan 2 shoe.
Yeah.
But I won't feel the L so hard if I don't score them.
But that makes sense, right? Because it's not your, like you said, it's not your story. So it would make sense. That would be weird if you like all of a sudden were obsessed with them. Then you'd be like full hype beast, as we've talked about in previous episodes.
Full throttle
hype beast. But yeah, the truth is, a big chunk of the sneaker world does not care for the 2, or didn't care for the 2s before. And since the Virgil came out, and of course his untimely passing, all of a sudden 2s are skyrocketing in price on StockX and all the aftermarket places, and people are like talking about the 2s. And again, this is what the brand were not stupid. They knew what they were doing when they had all these collaborations lined up. Yeah, especially Virgil's being the first one. They knew that this was going to cause a buzz and it would create an interest in the 2s. So then when they bombard the world with 2s, I think it's going to go from Nobody cared about the twos. A lot of people want the twos. Everybody's sick of the twos. Like it's going to be a very quick transition between those three, you know. But but I get it. It makes sense that you wouldn't be like, if you take the L, you're okay with it. Because it's not your two, not your shoe. I mean, two, not your two. Two is not your shoe.
As much as I can explain why it's my shoe, that's how much I can explain feeling anything about the loss.
Right.
Yeah, you know, like scales.
Yeah. But even like you said, even the Jordan, the Chicago one, because there's that little twist on it, and maybe the 85 cut will come out a couple years from now. It's like there's things you got to put into perspective. Like it's like there will always be other releases,
right?
And you'll have another chance at something else.
Yeah.
So just hang in there,
you'll
guys.
have to wait
It'll be
35
okay.
years.
Yeah. Imagine. I'm gonna get the OG too. I mean, people, it's not an OG. Listen, man, they've never worked so hard. From what they've been telling me, they haven't. They work hard. Like as much as they work for the Virgil, that's what they've been doing for this OG too. So it's crazy. But 35 years in the making, man. Can't believe it.
There you go.
And for all you people that want something made in Italy,
so fuck yourself.
Just buy an Adidas Adilet.
There you go. Buy a plane ticket to Italy.
Yeah, they're all made in Italy.
It'll cost more than some Pumas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 25 can't beat $25. Sorry, you really can't, unfortunately. But I just find like along with the Chicago One talk, every time I see a pair of Chicago Ones, like a 2015 pair on someone's foot, it's like a dagger.
Yeah.
Every time I see, even if I see the Spider-Man ones, the Spider-Verse,
the
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
yeah,
hits me here because I'm just thinking to myself
for a second, you're like Chicago.
Yeah, I just think, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Constant reminder.
Constant bastards. Well, here's another reminder. Hopefully you'll get a pair this time around.
Thanks, man. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
That'd be I would really like a pair. Like a pair. And they would just tuck them away.
Work shoes. They'll be your work shoes, right?
Work shoes.
and with the two, man. Before being into sneakers, I remember going to a certain boutique that shall remain nameless.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the Concord 2s?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I really like those Concord 2s with the purple.
The purple.
And remember that shop had them for like, I swear, $40 at one point.
Yeah. Quite possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like always on the fence with that shoe. But nowadays, could you imagine? See ya. Gone.
Oh,
seriously.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again will we be in a time like that.
Probably not.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's gone.
Yeah. Remember
Especially
the sales and anyways, never again. Yeah. Funky.
Those were the days. Anyways.
Yeah.
That's how sneakers used to change lives.
And talking about how the Last Dance kind of exploded things, just to get that back for a second, it just hit me too when I'm talking about it had a ripple effect. So it had like people, fans of the documentary, getting excited about sneakers and Jordans again in a huge way, bigger than ever probably. But that also rippled to all sneakers and all people who are on the peripheral of people who are into sneakers all of a sudden. So I got like my coworker who was never into sneakers all of a sudden is like, I tried to get a pair of sneakers on Foot Locker this Saturday and I couldn't, my time ran out and I couldn't get them. And I'm like, yes. Welcome to my stepsister. Same thing. I tried to get these Jordan 4s and I'm like, and then they sold out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. My wife's coworker who's in her 50s is trying to get a sneaker with a pair of Dunks with her kid. And she's like, is StockX, is that a legitimate website? I'm like, what is happening? So all that to say, look at the ripple effect this thing had. People who didn't know anything about sneakers are trying to figure out if StockX is real. So it had a
people ask all the time in the shop the same thing.
Yeah. And they're all experiencing L's too. So we're all in it together, people.
Well, yeah, okay. So like the effect that Last Dance had was, yes, it brought out fans, but also it made the people that are doing the math, they're doing the financials through the reselling of sneakers.
Yeah.
They didn't become fans, but they became fans of the effect of the Last Dance.
Exactly.
Meaning that they recognize that, all of a sudden it's a commodity. Jordans are hot. Okay.
Yes.
It's time to capitalize.
Yeah.
So you got different types of parties joining, getting into the club, and then So
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's
it's
gonna,
wild.
And there's going to be another boom as well. And we know it's going to come eventually, hopefully way later down the road.
Yeah.
mhm.
You know, if you know what I mean. Because
Right.
look what happened after Virgil.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Hopefully
going to
we'll
happen
get-
again.
yeah.
There's going to be another, and you know what? There could be possibly two. Mr. Sketch himself.
Oh shit! Well, he would be the first. Yeah, I mean,
There
he's
you
older,
go.
much older. So yeah,
Right?
It's,
So
yeah,
there's going to be a couple more.
we're
booms.
speaking cryptically, but Mike's talking about Tinker and Michael Jordan.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to not say the names. You know, I'm trying to be
Jesus.
polite here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
my
people at
gosh.
home
But
going.
he's right.
Who the
He's
hell
right,
is he
though.
talking about?
He's
Yeah, you happen
totally
to be
right,
though.
but like down the road.
Yeah, hopefully that's
Down
way
the
down the road. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, let's
Yeah,
wrap it
thanks.
up.
Let's wrap it up on a couple of deaths. All right, let's go.
Way to go out cold. Ooh. Chloe, how are we doing with the laces over there, bud?
I put the olives on, and I'm definitely gonna go with the
Beige.
creams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Creams.
Yeah.
Creams.
It's like too much olive going on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This was a great episode.
Yeah,
This is
it's fun.
awesome. This is good. Sean, you doing flooding our feeds. I really like that.
He just
No,
repeated
usually-
the word
he's
two
gonna be out
like
of a
usually
job.
10 times.
Usually I doze off a few times during flooding our feeds, and today I was wide awake.
That's okay. Good. I'm glad you were. Let's give some shout outs before we go. Hey, don't forget, Sneaker Podcast brought to you by our good friends over at Sneaker Logic Sneaker Cleaner. That's sneaker-logic.com. Grown up here in the Great White North, organically made, organically sourced. Go check it out. Sneaker Logic. Use that coupon code TSP15, 15% off your order, and get those wipes, sneaker wipes. They're good on the go. Also, big shout out to our boys over at Quality. Ooh, Quality
Big shout
doing
out.
some crazy stuff right now. Go
Yeah.
check them out, quality.com. Use that coupon code KICKS20, 20% off your order. And go check out their new collection. A lot of good stuff for the ladies, too. So, ladies, get in there. Or guys, go get some stuff for your ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
check
finally.
it out. Quality.com. Boom. Guys, any shout outs before we leave? Before we wrap things up, Mr. Chu?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Bang.
Hey, shout out to every one of you. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
there
shout
you
out.
go.
Yeah, good to see you back this week, Mike. I will give one shout out. I'm gonna shout out to my OG support group brother Dre, who's going through some stuff right now.
Oh, shit.
And I want to just say we love you, Dre, and we're here, man. Just you'll be fine. Everything's good, man. We love you.
Oh,
We love
shout
you,
out
Dre.
to him.
Yeah.
I don't even know you when I love you.
Yeah.
If you know this guy, I love you too.
At
Uh,
Mr. Spotlight _10.
Whoa.
Give him
There
some
you
love
go.
today. Give him some love.
Yeah, go follow him. Give him a like. Guys, before we wrap things up, if people want to find you on the gram, where can they do so? Mr. Clorel.
At Chlorel.
Sean, where can people find you?
At Scholar23 and at OG Support Group.
OG Support Group. What about you, Christopher Chu?
At Christopher.Chu and at Traffic Boys.
Traffic Boys. Go check it out. Hey, shout out to Calby for being on last week.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you, Cal.
Absolutely.
If people want to find Calby, where can they do so, Chris?
At Just Calby.
With the one marinade.
Yeah.
You can find myself at On Air with Mike D. Follow us at The Sneaker Podcast. Get us on the gram. Send us a like. Say what's up. Let us know what you're wearing on feet. We'd love to know. Until next time, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them laced, everyone. Peace.
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 Peace.